representative can get it on the ballot, and then if it's approved by the, at a general election by the electorate, then they would elect 2 additional supervisors.
So you have to start a petition?
Right, and we have 7,000 people in this.
Yeah, there's a bit, they've actually got a procedure here, 5% gets petitioned, it gets certified, in the court. There's a whole process to do it, but that's your number. If 5% of the voters in the township could get it on the ballot. Or the supervisors could do it by themselves, they're the 2.
So does it get brought here?
It actually would come here, oh, wait a minute. The referendum petition resolution shall be filed. The township residents, if they're doing it that way, would actually file a petition with the county board of elections. Not later than the 13th Tuesday before the next municipal or general election. So you gotta count back.
The 13th Tuesday.
Yeah.
They just like the complicated.
Not
Is that
later
what it
than the
is?
13th Tuesday.
Who wrote that, a lawyer, Tim?
Yeah, that was my first job.
Hey, I got a closing window, that would be nice.
Yeah, if you need to know, if anybody's like, it's actually section 402 of the second-class township code.
Thank you.
We're digging around for that. Play that as well.
This question's actually for Tim.
Pardon me?
It's actually for you. In the event they hire a manager, would it be possible to eliminate the supervisors and go to a 5-person unpaid board to supervise the manager, as the city of Wilkes-Barre has did with the county commissioners?
Could it be an unpaid board, you're asking? Oh, sure. I mean, a three-member board in theory could do that too, although you're not gonna have a township manager. Well, yeah, you could actually have a 3-member board with that if they got all outside employees. It could be aside from, I think they get, what, $2,500 a year?
Yeah, we get
For being a
$2,500.
supervisor.
And the supervisors could be eliminated.
No, not eliminated. No.
If the county commissioners can be eliminated, why can't the supervisors?
No, they don't have, that's going for a home rule. Charter is what you're talking, yeah, the supervisor, they don't have that at the township level. That's only at the county level they can do that.
And a supervisor cannot be a township.
Can I just rewind 1 second, please? Jane, we had the vote for police chief from you as one gentleman. We have a vote for police chief.
Well, we took the recommendation of the police chief. It wasn't really like, I said, yes.
So did he vote? Did the police chief vote? What I'm trying to...
No, the police chief did not vote.
Okay.
No.
But Frank is saying that he did not vote. He's stating that as a fact on the record. He did not vote for the same person.
Well, he said he agreed with the recommendation of the police chief.
Assuming that the police chief was voting. That was the caveat to
No,
what
the
he said.
recommendation.
The-
No.
No,
Just
assuming, wait a minute, assuming that the police chief was voting, because he said if it was 2 to 1, he would go along with the recommendation and he respected the police chief. I got that. Did anybody else not get that?
The
Okay.
police chief just said that.
Right.
But does it really matter? I mean,
No,
it doesn't really
matter.
matter, because
What?
Jane's gonna vote for Kent,
Yeah.
and if Frank votes for Phil, and then the attorney said that if it comes down to it,
Right, then Harold
then
has to
Harold
vote.
can vote.
Yes.
So Harold, vote for your brother. He's gonna vote for his brother.
Well, that's what we
And
need
can't
to
vote
have.
for
We
the
need to
chief.
have an official vote. Tim, am I correct in that?
If there's that much confusion, it's probably wise to have a vote on it, another vote on it. That would be my suggestion to clear it up, because you've got a person in a position that may have an issue, so.
Right.
That might be the best thing to do.
But
We could talk about it, now, has he already been saying?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got to check the timeline on this too, so.
Yeah.
I mean, furthest maybe to next week, we've got to be careful with that, because now you've got employment issues. You don't want to. If you got to clarify the record, maybe that's the best thing to do.
Your
Tim.
attorney. Your attorney.
Following up on this gentleman's comments, shouldn't Harold recuse himself since it's his brother?
He
He
did.
did.
He did.
But you're asking for him to vote now to split it.
Just explain it, because he has to. Just explain it. He can't vote. He can't.
Not where you got all the employees.
If I may, Tim,
Yes.
just to,
This is Mike Maloney.
is a vote required to appoint, is a formal vote required to appoint this gentleman? It is required, a formal vote is required.
Okay.
Because I think we're making a whole bunch of hooey about nothing if it's not required. But if it is, then I guess you
Well,
gotta do what you
yeah,
gotta
'cause I
do.
think the interpretation was whether, there's confusion here, obviously. One
Yeah.
person thinks there was a vote, the other person doesn't think there was a vote, or however it went down, so. But
I mean,
yes,
it
it does
sounds-
require a vote to take.
As someone who basically walked in halfway through this whole thing, it looks to me like the two supervisors who weren't recused simply said, "What do you think, chief?" The chief gave his opinion and you all went with it. Is a vote required even though that's how it went down?
Yeah, I mean, you don't necessarily have to have a yay or a nay.
That's what I mean. I
There's
mean,
different ways
a
to vote,
formal
but obviously
ballot.
we've got an issue here that
Right. Okay.
if Frank feels he did not vote, then we've got
Yeah.
an issue.
What
I think I did vote, but I felt like Rick was the third vote, which I didn't have a problem with. I respected what he said.
Yeah, 'cause Rick's not
But
allowed to-
it just sounds like
It's not
it was
allowed.
very informal and you guys simply put your faith in what Rick said.
I did.
And that's exactly what I got out of it. And I mean, he's the chief. He knows better than anybody in this
So I say, I
town who's the best choice. Because he's been supervising these people all these years.
37, wow.
37 years.
So, I mean,
God bless him.
I think it's a no-brainer, but, you know, I'm just a kid in the audience, so.
Appreciate your thoughts. Okay, may I have a motion for adjournment, please?
Make the motion.
Second.
So here's your pen, Wade.
Come on.
What about the vote?